There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that modern centre-backs need. But particularly, it's his pace that is made to count. So his team can step up the pitch, and he's got the recovery speed to tidy things up when there aren't too many back to help out. So I think that will be a key part of what we may see unfold here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's a great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, good spread. Tries to get it clear. And here's Son Heung-min. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kim Min-jae. And he goes cross-field. Aim forwards. Lee Kang in acres of space out wide. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. Clears it away.
South Korea really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Son Heung-min. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's played forward.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hwang Hee-chan knocks it out wide. It'll be a throw-in. It out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Over to the left. Now what about the... Oh, smashing header! Could move up a gear here. done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kim Min-jae. Driven forward. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And here's Lee Kang-in, and it's played into the middle. South Korea playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Long ball looking to counter, cuts out the pass. Kim Min-jae forwards and with intent. Son Heung-min gently done. That's really well cleared. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players up top, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
That's been drilled forward. Does really well to win the ball there. And here's Lee Kang-in. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Could be danger here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Lee Kang-in. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice physical challenge. Spread out to the left. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kim Min-jae makes the interception. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Chooses to go back. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Son Heung-min. Played out to the right. That's very neat. Lee Kang-in looking to run onto it. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Showing good feet. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Played out wide. Lee Kang-in. And here's Lee Kang-in. It's a goal kick. Out to the left it goes. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Son Heung-min, now he's off and running. Clearly not happy with that. Hwang Hee-chan. Out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's there to clear it. That's the throw. Lee Kang-in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Lofted upfield. That has been cut short. Hwang Hee-chan. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Son Heung-min. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. Spread out to the left. That has been knocked clear. And a play for a throw. And here's Son Heung-min. Looking for a decent ball in. Son Heung-min climbs up big! Defending of the desperate variety. Clears it away. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And back to the goalkeeper. Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Drives it in. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang-in. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in tries across. Oh, good spread. Played it. Up he goes! Now, what about a counter-attack? Son Heung-min wins the duel this time. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Son Heung-min. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And it's been taken short. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Clears it away. There will be a throw-in. Swings it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min. That's really well manoeuvred. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Aim forwards. Lee Kang in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short, looking to go deep. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Hwang Hee-chan. Aim forwards. And here's Lee Kang-in. And it's lofted through here. Chance! It's a loose ball. And that has been clubbed away. Hwang Hee-chan. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's here, goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Cleared away. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Kim Min-jae. And it's played forward. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lee Kang-in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, played with finesse. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's played forward. Out towards the flank. Calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lee Kang in. Throw it. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And it's Son Heung-min. That is lovely. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's in! Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
South Korea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is just caressing the ball. And the cross comes in. Can he spark a counter here? And they win it back again. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Kim Min-jae is there and he can get that clear. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Can he latch onto this? And he's onside. And it's hoisted clear. Cleared away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Chan. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've played it short. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Son Heung-min. Done delicately. He's in a great position! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Played in by Son Heung-min. That has been knocked clear. Played towards the front line. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's played forward. Want to throw in. Kim Min-jae gets it away. Can he deliver? That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
That's good play. So who's he picking out? Muscular approach does pay off here. That's going to go a long way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Moved on forwards. He's on it. Can he get away? Nice control. Now it's Chan, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, it's played into the area. Gets good distance on it. Shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Time to deliver. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
QUqədC, and that could set him on his way. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kim Min-jae. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Forward it goes. Calmly anticipates. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's QUqədC. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, nice touch. Now that's a lovely exchange. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Aim forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Deep cross. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Knocks it out wide, played back in. Out of play for a goal kick. He has found the way through. Kim Min-jae. Son Heung-min. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out for a throw. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Aimed in towards the centre. Gets it away. And here's Lee Kang-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now that's well seen too. And it's made its way to him. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min! Straight at the keeper.
Son Heung-min simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
And that's and the shot! Danger averted for now. And here's Lee Kang-in. That's a cute ball. Chance for a shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Keeper's got good distance on that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, spread out to the left. Son Heung-min. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Lee Kang-in, fired deep towards the back post. He's dealt with that well. Kim Min-jae does really well to win the ball there. It's run loose here. Lobbed in behind. It's come to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
to the left it goes. That's tidy. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking here to chip it through. Over to the left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Can he finish? A heavy challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Lee Kang-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aim forwards. Lee Kang-in. Son Heung-min. Can he finish? They've played it short. Spread out to the left. And here's Son Heung-min. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Cuts out the pass. Kim Min-jae. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the box. Oh, that's overhit. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
South Korea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Lovely feet.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, a delicate chip through. He can get that clear. South Korea have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely feet. Lee Kang-in's cross. Clears it away. And here's Son Heung-min.
South Korea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kim Min-jae gets over and intercepts. Thinks one through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min gets into some space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, they could break here. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Decent chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's neat. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Chance here to counter. Does well to get it back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Searching passes played there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Min-jae.
South Korea nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Showing good feet. And here's Son Heung-min. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That has been knocked clear.
South Korea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Delicate ball and it climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Moved on forwards. Hwang Hee-chan, out to the right. That's good play. Time to deliver. They've got a corner here. And it's hoisted clear. This looks promising. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, a delicate chip through. Big chance! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
All square again into the dying minutes. Kim Min-jae.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Crossing. A header! This time, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
South Korea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please have your entry tickets in hand as it's time to announce today's winner.